It's probably no coincidence that the Xbox One S shares the naming convention of Apple's odd-year iPhones. Both add useful but not upgrade-worthy features to the first-generation hardware they succeed. The most obvious improvement is that it's trimmed the fat from its bulky frame, but it's the new machine's addition of 4K Blu-ray and streaming playback, as well as high dynamic range support, that make the Xbox One S most appealing to home theater enthusiasts. The catch, of course, is that you need to have a 4K capable TV that supports the HDR10 standard to use all the console's new tricks. On an old-school 1080p screen, the S offers minimal feature benefits over the 2013 Xbox One beyond its ability to occupy less physical space. It's true that the S features a slightly overclocked GPU when compared to the previous Xbox One, but in practice it would be tough to spot the difference in your games. Right now, the real benefits are seen when playing an Ultra HD Blu-ray disc or streaming 4K movies or TV shows from the Netflix or YouTube apps. That native 4K content looks mighty nice. I wish I could show you the difference in this video, but we're stuck on older technology. In short, HDR makes bright colors appear brighter and dark colors darker, resulting in a more natural picture that made details pop. Sadly though, no HDR-capable games are available just yet. The console does at least upscale everything to 4K to avoid forcing the TV to display a non-native resolution, which can look bad. While it's better than nothing, I couldn't see any notable difference compared to running on an old-fashioned 1080p screen. Physically, the Xbox One S looks great. I'm happy for the new matte finish, which will likely spare me obvious and unavoidable scratching anytime I transport the console. Speaking of which, the S's internal power supply is a convenience not seen on a Microsoft console since the original Xbox. It's as welcome in my entertainment center as it is long overdue. The switch to a physical power button should spare you of accidental power-ons and power-offs too, and the ever so slightly revised controller now packs Bluetooth support, presumably for easier pairing with PCs and phones or tablets. And while the S being approximately the same overall size as the PlayStation 4 may not seem like a great victory, the S is as whisper quiet as the original Xbox One. That's a noticeable advantage over PS4 during quieter parts of games and especially movies and TV. The included vertical stand is a welcome touch too, and of course, if you already have an external hard drive full of Xbox One games, it's plug and play with the S. Meanwhile, the Xbox UI has significantly improved since 2013. It's more logically laid out and convenient now, and I love how a double tap of the guide button brings up a 360-like quick menu that covers frequently used functionality. It's also much easier to manage your games and apps library. I still find almost everything but the homepage rather useless, however, and it could definitely be a lot zippier to load new screens. One final point. Though as far as gaming is concerned, the Kinect was brought out back and shot years ago, old Yeller style, its voice commands are still useful for menu navigation and media playback control. However, the Xbox One S does not natively support the Kinect. To use it, you have to get a clunky AC-powered USB adapter. If you're not upgrading from an original Xbox One, that'll cost you $40. Here's the problem with recommending the Xbox One S. It doesn't exist in a vacuum. It's a great all-around machine, and this is a welcome hardware refresh. Aesthetically speaking, it's the Xbox One we should have gotten in the first place. But with Microsoft promising the dramatically more powerful Project Scorpio in 15 months or less, and the PlayStation 4 Neo rumored to be even closer, there's only a small subset of gamers who should get one with no questions asked. If you don't already have an Xbox One and want to buy a console in the next 6 months, then Xbox One S makes a respectable case for itself. For more on all things Xbox, stick with IGN.